Hi, morning guys. Welcome back to our channel at the Kampung Inggris LC in T2 Teaching Tutorial Program with me, Mrs. T. Yes, for today I'm gonna share about the tips to talk with a foreigner for beginner. Okay, so let's check it out. Oke, teman-teman, di sini saya akan berbagi tips untuk berbicara dengan para foreigner atau biasanya kita bisa bilang turis, spesially untuk para pemula bagi yang belajar bahasa Inggris. Oke, let's see. For number one, that is greeting and smiling. But before that, I want to ask you, do you like vacation, right? Yes. Where do you like to go? Mall or beach? Or tourism place, cave, and etc. Of course, when you do vacation with your friends and your partner, you always meet a foreigner. But usually, we are so curious with them, so we just say, "Oh my God, how beautiful they are!" Enough, and then you only say greeting to them. But you do not start to make the conversation. It doesn't have benefit. So, for the first step, that is greeting and smiling, you can start to give your greeting with them. You can say, "Hi sir, hi miss, good morning," and then give your smile. Why? Because we are as the friendly people from Indonesia. Jadi, step pertama kita adalah greeting atau sapaan, dan yang kedua atau selanjutnya adalah smile, yaitu kita harus tersenyum. Kenapa? Karena orang Indonesia terkenal dengan ramahnya, ya. And then, guys, you have to know that after greeting and smiling, don't forget give your action by ask them to take a picture together with you. Sir, can you take a picture with me? Or sir, could I take your picture? Yes. And after that, so don't directly close. No, but you have to shake hand and let's go to introduction. It means that share your name and ask what their name is. Okay. And after that, don't forget asking the time. Yes, why? Usually they are so busy. They have a limited time to come to Indonesia, so they don't want to make some conversation with us. But don't worry, some of them they are very friendly and they usually share their time to conversation with us. Jadi, langkah yang kedua adalah jangan langsung menutup, tidak, tapi silahkan beraksi. Beraksi di sini artinya adalah kita harus meminta foto. Sir, ayo kita foto bareng yuk. Gitu. Setelah foto, jangan langsung pergi. No, tapi kita harus berkenalan dulu. Siapa nama mereka dan kasih tahu nama kita. Karena disitulah kita melalui atau memulai percakapan kita. Dan jangan lupa untuk tanya waktunya, karena biasanya mereka itu punya waktu yang terbatas dan mereka sibuk. Tapi beberapa dari mereka itu tidaklah sibuk, jadi suka berbagi waktu kepada kita. And for the third point or number 3 is starting to ask some questions. Yes, why? Yes, maybe we feel so nervous in this time, but you have to know that we have to start an easy question with them, such as we can ask the purpose they're coming to here. Sir, what is your purpose to coming here? Okay. And the second one, we can ask their opinion about Indonesia. Example, if they visit the beach, so we can ask about their opinion. What do you think about this beach? So it means that in this point, we can take and give. Take, it means that we can take information from them, and then give, it means that we can give information to them. We can give information to them about Indonesia, and then they can get or they can give their information about their country to us. We can ask about their country, about the culture, education, the food maybe, or the people, and etc. Nah, di poin ketiga yaitu adalah memulai bertanya beberapa pertanyaan. Bikin yang pertanyaan simpel aja. Contohnya yang pertama adalah tanya tujuan. Kenapa mereka datang ke Indonesia? Contohnya kalau mereka datang ke pantai, berarti apa tujuan Anda datang ke sini? Apakah untuk liburan ataukah ada pekerjaan? Dan yang kedua adalah tanya tentang opini atau argumentasi mereka. Jadi menurut mereka pantai itu bagaimana atau keadaan di Indonesia itu bagaimana. Dan di poin di sini kita ada mendapatkan 2 poin penting. Yang pertama adalah memberi, yang kedua adalah mengambil. Memberi di sini maksudnya adalah kita bisa memberi informasi tentang Indonesia atau tentang tempat wisata di Indonesia kepada mereka. Dan yang kedua adalah kita bisa mengambil informasi dari negaranya mereka. Jadi kita bisa tanya budaya, pendidikan, makanannya ataupun orangnya. Okay, so let's go to number 4. It's very important. You have to see avoiding to ask a private business. Okay. Hindari bertanya masalah pribadi atau urusan pribadi. Why? It's very impolite to ask the private business. The example, how old are you? Are you still single? Or what is your religion? No, please avoid these questions because usually they feel uncomfort with these questions. So you can change by another question. Ya. Jadi kita harus menghindari pertanyaan yang bermasalah dengan masalah pribadi. Biasanya mereka merasa tidak nyaman dengan pertanyaan kita. Jadi kita bisa menggantinya dengan pertanyaan yang lainnya. Okay. And the last time, it's very important and the point plus for us, that is learning English from foreigner, yaitu belajar bahasa Inggris dari mereka. Why? Foreigner, they are the native speaker, right, about English. So they know about the English or real of English. It's time for us to study with them. Remember, bring your notes or you can use your smartphone and then let them to write something so they can share or they can teach us about pronunciation or grammar, structure, or even speaking. Even though we are limited vocabularies, but don't worry, this is the best trick for us to speak English with them. They can be our teacher and we are as their students, so we can ask anything to them. The example, sir, can you teach me about the pronunciation, how to pronounce this word? Okay, so you can write something on your notes and then they can teach you how to pronounce it well. Right? It means that they are our teacher and we are as the students. And directly we can study together with them as the native speaker of English. Jadi, yang nomor 5 di sini adalah poin plus buat kita karena kita bisa belajar langsung sama mereka dalam bahasa Inggris. Kita bisa belajar pronunciation, grammar atau structure ataupun belajar speaking. Meskipun kita vocabnya sangat terbatas, tapi ini adalah trik kita untuk ngomong bahasa Inggris sama mereka. Contohnya, gimana cara membedakan baca cantik, beautiful dalam American style ataupun British style. Nah, mereka akan mengajari kita langsung dan disitulah kita akan merasa nyaman sama mereka. So, we can feel comfort with them and they will feel comfort with us. So, guys, some tips from me. If you are as the beginner and you always meet the foreigner but you never speak English with them, so start from now. You have to try to practice your English. Alright? Thank you so much. That's all from me. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. If you have some questions or requests, so please comment below and see you in the next video. Bye bye. Thank you.